Hi, thank you for your question. So this is gonna sound so funny and so ridiculous. But my biggest fear in becoming a parent was that I would have a kid who didn't think farts were funny. I know that sounds so like asinine, but oh my god, asinine, no pun intended. Okay, but no, oh my god, that's such a dad joke. Oh my god. Anyways, but no, I know that sounds ridiculous, but hear me out, okay? So, I honestly like never really thought I'd have kids. Like, I'm not a huge kid person. I don't think my friends ever expected me to have children. I didn't really think parent life would be for me. And I really thought that if I ever did have a kid, like, it might be really hard to relate to them. And when I got pregnant, I was terrified like that I would have a kid that I couldn't relate to. Like, what if we didn't have the same senses of humor? Like, that's the baseline of how I relate to people. Like, I've had the same best friend since I was like 8 or 9 years old. I'm 33 now. And, a big part of it is we have the same senses of humors or sense of humors. So like, I was terrified that like, what if I have a kid that like, I don't understand? Not that I wouldn't try to understand them, but what if we just can't connect? What if we don't relate? Oh my God. Then my kid, got to like, an age where like, toddlers, I guess you would call them. Yes, they're called toddlers. I usually edit these things out, but I'm just not anymore. Whatever. But anyways, like, when toddlers start developing their personalities at like, about 18 months, they start kind of having an agenda and everything. Well, he got diagnosed as autistic like right at that time, which is really like as early on, I think, as they can diagnose it. It used to be anyways. And so then I was even more scared because when I would read up, like I didn't know anything, like I didn't know really what to expect or anything. So when I was reading a lot of the material I read, I think a lot of it was very outdated, especially Autism Speaks. It would say stuff about like, that if your kid is autistic, they might not be as affectionate, they might not understand humor and all this. And then I'm like, oh my God, this is even higher of a chance that we're not gonna relate to each other. What if he doesn't think I'm funny? What if I don't think he's funny? What if we think each of us, what if we think we're boring as hell and we just can't fucking stand each other? Like, this was I had legit fears about this as a parent. Listen, one of my dad's worst fears as a parent was probably me becoming a cop. So, me, being worried about my kid, not thinking farts are funny. I guess every parent worries about different things. But like, no, seriously, like I thought about like, and I know this sounds crass, I'm sorry, but I thought like, imagine having a life like where you have a child that you're with your whole life, and what if you two don't even get along? What if you don't think the same things are funny? Like, I try to relate to them, but I mean, can you imagine? Like, I mean, what if we can't stand each other? What if, like, having me as a parent to him is like if he had to watch like 5 Seinfeld episodes. Like, oh my God, that'd be horrible. But anyways, rest assured, my kid obviously ended up hilarious. He does think farts are funny, but he thinks like everything I think is funny is funny. And, I genuinely have a fun time being around my kid. Like, not in a way that's like, oh, I'm his parent, I have to say that. Of course he annoys the shit out of me sometimes, you know what I mean? But I genuinely have a good time talking to my son, and he makes me laugh, and like, he is a good dude. And obviously being a parent comes first, but like, he is also my friend. I know a lot of people are against that. You can't be a friend here, kid. I can be a parent and a friend. Like, he's such a chill kid. I'm so lucky to have him. Um, yeah. But that was one of my biggest fears, that I would have a kid who doesn't think farts are funny, that doesn't think anything's funny, that we just sit there in fucking silence wondering how the fuck are we gonna get through 18 years, and thank God it's not like that.